And we're back once again with Ask the Doctor. I'm your host, Mike Berger. With us today, Dr. Lou Saucedo of Accident and Injury Chiropractic and former Cowboy football star Darren Woodson. We're talking about chiropractic, how it can help you. And we would like to remind you that you can join in the conversation by calling the number on your screen, 1-877-659-2211, or email to lsaucedo@accinj.com. I want to start out before we get to an email question with you for a second, Darren, because you said you use chiropractic and use the clinic for the years you played football. Is that really important to pro athletes to do that? Not only football players, maybe baseball players?
Yeah, I think most pro athletes, they use their bodies as their tool. That's how we are successful, is making sure our bodies are feeling good and getting ready to get out there on the field. We always say that product needs to look great on Sunday, and that product is normally our body. So if you're taking care of your body and getting healthy throughout the week, Monday through Saturday, and then performing on Sunday, you feel much better. And I've always entrusted my body to accident and injury and the team, especially Lou here, as far as getting in there and cleaning those things up that are hurt, and then going out there and performing. And once you get on the field, the saying is always, if you feel good, you play good. If you feel good, you play fast. And I always felt like I played fast because my body was prepared.
Well, you were one of the fastest guys out there, because you said it was like having a car accident, and you tackled more opponents than anybody else, didn't you?
Yeah, I had no choice. In the position that I played, I had to get out there and make a lot of tackles. I ended up being the all-time leading tackler for the Cowboys. But I attribute a lot of my success to the people that were around me that helped me get to the next level. And Dr. Lou here is one of those guys that I've always thought that, did a great job with me.
I'm going to take just a little bit further, Dr. Lou. We're talking about professional athletes. What about college or high school athletes? Are we talking the same thing here?
We are talking the same thing, younger, but also are in auto accidents all the time. They're in the traumatic injuries can happen when you're young or when you're older. So, our focus is the pro treatment.
Yeah.
We treat every patient that comes in the door like a professional, like we would treat Darren Woodson. We want to do that, and that's what we have to do to make sure that we do the best we can for each individual patient that comes in the clinic.
All right, we have an email question. This comes from Karen in Addison. She said, I was a passenger in a car accident. Would you treat me?
Yes, if you're hurt, we will treat you. Yes, we treat passengers, drivers, a motor vehicle collision, whether you're in the front seat or back seat, you can be injured. So what we do, again, we want to make sure that we fully diagnose your injuries and we set up the treatment plan specifically for you. So we do that with our treatment plan.
What would a specific treatment be? And I know that's hard to say because everybody's different. But what are you looking at, let's say, for a back injury? What machines, what items would you use to make somebody feel better?
Yeah, our clinics, we have a lot of different tools in our tool belt. We have muscle stimulation, we have interferential current. What that does is help decrease muscle spasms and helps make you feel better and decrease the pain. We use ice therapy, we use heat therapy, and all these therapies that I mentioned are passive treatment. What that is the early stages of treatment, you use this type of therapy to help decrease the pain and get the muscles to loosen up and feel better. Then we move into active rehabilitation. We have an active exercise program that we have set up to start off with the easy exercises for range of motion, and then we go into more strengthening exercises as the pain levels go down and you're able to do those type of exercises.
So even after the patient leaves your care, you've set them up where they can take care of themselves, do the right exercises, and maybe stop pain in the future.
Yeah, that program starts off them doing the exercises in the clinic, and then we give them a home exercise program once they're released from care or they're beyond that phase of treatment.
All right, we have another email question. This comes from Elaine in Mesquite. She said, I've never been to a chiropractor. What should I expect? Well, you should expect nice people like Dr. Lou, I think.
That's right. Our clinic, our staff members in our clinics they're awesome. They are very, very helpful, bilingual staff. They can help with translation, but they're very, very helpful. They want to help the patients like we do. So what you'd expect is to come in, of course, some paperwork to get some information. You do a consultation with the doctor so we can get some more information on what areas we need to focus on, what type of treatment we need to set up. Once we do the examination, then we formulate a treatment plan. And that treatment plan will consist of some of the things I talked about. But in addition, the main treatment is the chiropractic adjustment. What we do as chiropractors is get things to move normal. Your joints in your body are meant to move. When you're injured, those joints tighten up, stiffen up with inflammation, muscle spasms, and when they don't move properly, you feel it.
Absolutely. Darren, you've been the spokesman for the clinics for 14 years now, I believe. Have you recommended this to family, friends?
Family,
okay.
friends, cousins, lost cousins. I mean, they probably get tired. Accident injury probably gets tired of the people I send there. But I do it for one reason. It's because I trust accident and injury to take care of people the professional way. And Dr. Lou just said it a few minutes ago. It's the pro treatment. And if I know they're going to give the pro treatment, then I'm going to recommend as many people as I can because they will take care of the business.
Thank you, Darren. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Lou, for being with us today from Accident and Injury Chiropractic and former Dallas Cowboy star Darren Woodson. We would like to